You watch part one, you watch part two. You think you know what's coming, you don't. Because the answer to who wins this race is not what either side wants you to believe. Two superpowers, two machines, each one built with one purpose, to dominate the skies of the next war. America spent decades and billions of dollars perfecting air superiority. The F-22, the F-35, a legacy built on the blood and sacrifice of generations. China watched, studied, and then quietly built something the world wasn't ready for. This is not just a comparison of specs. This is a story about which civilization will control the skies for the next 50 years. Round one, stealth. The NGAD, America's answer, is designed around one obsession: becoming completely invisible to radar. Every curve, every panel, every material chosen for one reason: to disappear. Lockheed Martin and Boeing's engineers didn't just improve stealth, they reinvented it. The NGAD's radar cross-section is estimated to be smaller than a bird. But here's where it gets uncomfortable. China's J-XX is not copying American stealth. It's approaching the problem differently, using AI-powered adaptive stealth systems that change their signature in real time. Think about that. Not just invisible, changing, adapting, learning. Round one, too close to call. And that should terrify the Pentagon. Round two, speed and range. The NGAD is built for one specific mission: Pacific warfare. The distances are enormous: Guam to Taiwan, Hawaii to the South China Sea. America needs a fighter that can go far, strike hard, and come home. Estimated combat range: over 1,700 miles. That's not a fighter jet, that's a strategic weapon with wings. China's JXX tells a different story. It doesn't need range, it needs speed. Operating closer to home from fortified island bases, the JXX is rumored to push Mach 3 capability. Mach 3. At that speed, no currently operational missile can reliably intercept it. America built for distance, China built for violence. And depending on where the next war starts, one of those choices will be catastrophically wrong. Stay with me, because what I'm about to show you in the next 2 minutes, the one capability that truly separates these two aircraft, is something both governments are actively trying to suppress. Round three, and this is the one that matters most: artificial intelligence. The NGAD isn't just a manned fighter, it's designed to command, to lead a fleet of loyal wingman drones into battle. Unmanned, expendable, lethal. The pilot becomes a battlefield commander in the sky. But China's approach to AI is different, disturbing even. While America requires a human in the loop for every lethal decision, China does not. The J-XX is being developed with fully autonomous engagement capability. No human approval needed. The aircraft identifies, decides, and kills in milliseconds. America has the ethical constraint. China has removed it. In a real war, in those first critical seconds, that difference could decide everything. This isn't a technology gap. This is a values gap. And values can get you killed in combat. Round four, cost. And this is where America's real problem lives. Every NGAD is estimated to cost over $300 million per aircraft. In a war against China, a nation that can manufacture J-XX variants at a fraction of that cost, America could win every single dogfight and still lose the war. History has a brutal lesson here. In World War II, Germany had superior tanks, superior aircraft, superior technology. They lost because the other side had more. China is building a military-industrial complex designed for mass production of advanced weapons. America is building masterpieces. Masterpieces are for museums. Wars are won by numbers. This is the question no Pentagon general wants to answer publicly. What happens when China builds 500 J-XX variants? and America can only afford 100 NGADs. So, who wins? After 2 parts, after all the specs, after all the analysis, here is the truth. On paper, in a one-on-one, isolated dogfight, the NGAD wins. American engineering, American training, American experience. In a pure aerial duel, no aircraft on Earth matches what Lockheed Martin and Boeing are building. But wars are never fought on paper. In a real conflict, with numbers, with geography, with economics, with AI autonomy, the J-XX doesn't need to be better. It just needs to be good enough, in enormous quantities. America built the perfect weapon. China built enough weapons. And in war, enough usually wins. If this video made you uncomfortable, good, it should. Because the people making these decisions, in Washington, in Beijing, they're not losing sleep over specs and statistics. They're losing sleep over timing, over who finishes first, over whether the other side blinks. You've watched all 3 parts of this series. That means you're not here for entertainment. You're here because you understand that what happens in the skies above the Pacific Ocean in the next decade affects every single one of us. This channel exists for people like you. Subscribe, not for the algorithm, not for the numbers, because the next video we're working on, you genuinely need to see. Sky superiority, because someone has to ask the questions that matter. The race isn't over, it's just beginning. Sky superiority.